Hey, everybody, it's Friday night, and we've been gone way too long. Sickness, conventions, bad weather on my end, knocking out the whole internet for long periods of time. Power disruptions. It's kind of like we live in Florida without the floods and without the hurricanes. But, and now they're actually arguing about fonts. They are arguing about fonts. And all I can say is to all you font aficionados, fuck you. Anyways, let's go say hi to the players. We haven't seen them for a while. So this will blow your mind. So this will completely blow your mind. And this is probably something I don't even know if Naz actually knows this. She probably doesn't. They probably don't because they're not culturally up to it. Do you know that the do you know the song? Oh my god, I just forgot it now because they said something about fonts. Oh my god.
That's what you get.
The electric slide. You know what the electric slide is in reference to? A dildo.
Excuse me?
Yep.
And do you know who? And do you know? And do you know it is referencing a lesbian teaching another lesbian how to use an electric dildo?
It's electric.
It's electric. Here, let me show you how. My wife was like a week old when she found that out. She's like, "How'd you know?" I'm like, babe, it's been around since like the 80s.
How do you...
Did you say a week old?
Yeah,
you said a week old.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where you find out like, how the fuck? You're like, I was 0 days old when I found this out. So she found out about a week ago.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So that is a good piece of information that you learned from Legends of Kratos tonight. Anyways,
After a girlfriend told him she didn't need him, she had her vibrator. It's not lesbians. It's just woman preferring her vibrator over her man's.
Because it's electric.
It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Now you guys are 0 days old when you found out that the electric slide is all about a dildo.
Not true.
Well, I wasn't. I've been, I'm ancient, so I've known about it for many years.
I don't understand that.
You don't understand what a dildo is?
Wait. What don't you understand?
Because you're saying I'm 0 days old when I recognize what that's about.
Like you learned it today.
You just learned it today.
Yeah, I'm not 0 days old today.
You were 0 days today when you learned about it. So yes, did you know about it yesterday? Did you know it 10 minutes ago? Did you know it an hour ago? No, you didn't. No. Now you did. So you're 0 days old.
No, I'm still my same age.
And this is why we like playing Legends of Kratos with our resident Naz. Black or white. There is no motherfucking gray, bitches. Anyways, hi guys. It's been a while.
Hey.
I missed y'all.
Nico is about to do a 10-hour drive, and he hasn't slept since 6 o'clock last night, so he has to check in with us every 4 hours.
Hey, don't tell the world. I got people that like to get me in trouble.
Good. Don't do it.
And nothing was heard.
Nothing heard.
I'm so confused.
Welcome to the wonderful world of visual gags.
I was waiting for my ears. Wow.
You say in a sentence.
Why'd you redact it?
He redacted your sentence.
So Ellen's on Earth with 2 moons. Yeah. Cool.
We can't hear you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
You blew your mic up. You exploded your mic.
Oh my god, I'm thinking he's a visual gag and he actually just damaged his equipment.
Maybe he wasn't doing gags at all. He just actually damaged it while trying to. Oh, there you are.
Oh, no, you are.
I'm going to. It looks like I'm gonna have to buy a new Bluetooth or blue Yeti mic. Anyways, yeah, 10-year-old today years old, I believe is the saying. Yes, it is Born Stellar. Thank you so much for backing me up on that. Naz, suck it.
What?
What? See, look.
Today years old.
That doesn't even work.
Today years old is way different than 0 days old.
Today's old.
You understand
What's the
how that
difference?
changes
What's the
the
difference? No,
entire
it doesn't.
meaning?
Today 0 days. Same thing. Today. You found out today. You were 0 days old when you
because
found
I'm
it.
not 0 days old. I'm today days old, as in I am however many days old I am, which I will not reveal for vampiric reasons.
23.
Too many.
That's what you think, but okay.
Too many days.
Vampiric.
Well, based off of the assaultment content that was in your left thumb, you're really not that old.
Yeah.
You're
Based off the what?
And we've actually seen you out in daylight, so but that's true. Advanced.
I'm just weakened.
No, advanced vampires can actually live out in the light. Anyways, it's been a while. I don't think it's the only problem. I think the only person that actually has watched the last episode, because I haven't had a chance, was Selkie, and basically we're all kind of hanging out at the keep with you guys doing it. So what I want to do, because tonight's got to be a short night, because we got to take care of some business. Next week we're going to start in on the battles, which will probably take 1 or 2 episodes each. So be here or be square. Var, when's your next time that you're going to go try to run an Iron Man?
September 28th. So in like 3 weeks. Try, thank you. I will.
Well, we can always hope.
I will. I'm gonna freaking.
So that means there will be no game on there might be a game depending on the 27th. Depending on where we're at.
Just like knock Var out. It's your challenge for the prior week. I believe in you.
It's not hard.
Hasn't happened yet.
All right, so we'll see. So we'll either play the 27th or we won't, depending on where we are with the battle beginning on the 13th. See where everybody's
Friday
at.
the 13th.
I was born on Friday, the 13th.
Oh.
So anyways, we're just going to kind of catch up with the characters and catch up with each other because we haven't really seen each other for a while. And yes, you can shave that waiting for Kratos beard there, Born Stellar. I appreciate you. I think that's that for now. Anyways, that's Dart wanting in.
Oh, hello, Dart.
Dark.
So our youngest
Dart,
kitten,
hi.
Dexter, Naz. We got a cat cage out there, and the top of it is kind of a little bit loose, right? Just a little bit. And the fucker is an escape artist. He figured out how to pull it down, and because it's in a position that there's no place for you to grab hold of except for the stucco wall to push yourself up and over. The fucker's done it. So now I've got to go out there tomorrow and completely rebuild the roof because I got to keep Houdini inside.
No, don't do that.
He's a very cool cat. And he caught his first mouse last night because I caught him outside. And I was like, what are you doing? He said, I got a mouse pad. He didn't know what to do with it. He let it go and it bounced around. He chased it, caught it, brought it back, let it go, bounced. And so he's having fun with it. So we're going to kind of catch up with the characters and everything like that. We are at the keep. I can never say the name correctly. The Cavanancy, right? Caravanassi.
Caravansary?
Yeah, that's where we're at. You guys have all been kind of reunited with your significant others, your pets. Bajra's the only one that's pet free. She doesn't have to worry about any of that. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of like role play this for the next couple hours. Find out what you guys want to do pre-battle. This episode is called "The Darkest Before the Dawn." So let's see what you guys are doing. So we'll start with Var, because why not?
Don't start with me. I don't know what to do. Don't start with me.
With Hans.
Hang out with them.
Yeah, I know, but like, okay, that's not. They're gonna be hanging out with Hans and checking out if people need help with anything.
Fine. We'll go to Ellen.
As if you could hang out with Hans.
No. Whoa, yeah, no. Ellen needs to. Oh well, I guess he doesn't need to do that before he goes to do that. Okay, you going first.
The fact that
Okay,
you actually found that and put that into the chat channel like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
It's called being good.
You get off your phone
Yeah.
and you go.
But I was looking at what she posted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was wanting to see what it
that's like the
was.
same energy as a cop going pull over, and then the guy pulls over and they're like, "Stop the car!" All right. I guess Ellen will start with using his ring to pop up to. Is Sirith gonna come? He's gonna go say hi to Sirith's sister and pick up some supplies for the battles to come. Some
He's gonna
bullets
go
and
hit on your
some-
sister?
No, not hit
can't
on
let
her.
him do
Good
this.
grief!
You
Pick
can't
up
do
ammo
this.
and stuff.
Probably have to,
Good.
considering the last time I did,
Yes,
I was just taken.
I'm going to go check in.
Oh my god, there's so many more cool
You coming?
words that we could use other than Cannabinapsery.
Just ignore them. They're talking about something that I don't.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I wanted. Though, is I wanted that word. I like that word. I just can never pronounce it because I know what it means.
Can we not use Fundic?
Well, I guess
Fundic?
you could.
Can we not use Fundic?
Well,
No.
no.
Or
'Cause that's like the
Wakala?
fucker maneuver.
No, okay, Wakala is better, or a Nokel, or a Katra. There's way different, better words.
So confused right now.
I like Karma Chameleon more.
What?
You like Karma
The-
Chameleon?
Yeah, the Cavassier. Karma Chameleon. The C word. How you pronounce it. I just like it because
You
it's hard.
can't call people
Caravan?
the C word. That's rude.
Caravan? Sarai.
Caravanserai.
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 It's a compound
But you
word.
kind of want to like do it all together quickly though, and that's what gets me confused. Or
Caravan's
messed up.
right. Caravan's a good song. Sorry.
Anyways, yes, you're gonna reach out and contact the Nal Sarif.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cat.
Don't
Boo.
poo for me.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it barely. Dexter, leave his older brother alone. Go away. You want to go with him, Sirith, or do you want to hang out at
I probably have to. If I don't, I'll probably just get teleported.
Sirith
like I was
is
last
like
time.
he's been AWOL for so
don't
many
have a
months
choice.
now. Like Ellen's the one popping in and giving reports, and Sirith is like, and he's just like, yeah, is Sirith not checking in? And they're like, no.
He hasn't checked in for like months, so
I think the last time we checked in was what, before we went to that cursed island?
Azar.
Last time I checked in was when
Okay,
you
sorry.
said, "Hey, I'm going to talk to your sister," and I said, "Have fun with that," and then turned around and was teleported there against my.
My gosh. Wasn't that like 4 months ago in game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been months. It's also been months
Cool.
in real life.
Cool, have fun. Shit.
Alright, I've got some supplies I'm picking up for us, though. If you want to check in, now might be a good time. I'm surprised they haven't checked in with you by now.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Stick it to the man. Or in this case, the woman.
Here's the old joke from my grandfather. What's the biggest difference between a man and a woman? Man's not worthy of someone saying whoa at the beginning of their name.
God damn it.
Boy, anything will kill Nico tonight. Hey, Nico, what's 2 plus 3?
Jesus. Please don't break him. We need.
Interesting enough, there is a method to determine that 2 plus 2 does equal 5. It's just long-winded, but it can be done.
He said 2 plus 3 though.
2 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Now the correct answer is catch up. 2 plus 3 equals catch up.
I'm not falling. And I'm just gonna...
Hey, you got real coke in there, bro?
Please
So,
don't spit.
You are going to teleport yourself, you and Cirith, to the orbital asteroid portion of where the Nal Sorith are.
Yep.
And you're doing so by
The ring thing.
the ring. You guys go to do your ring thing, and you don't teleport.
Blocked.
Oh, that's interesting.
First bar gets blocked. Now y'all are getting blocked.
Oh
Make
yeah,
that
they
sense.
also found me. I forgot. Rude.
Are you
Sorry,
doing it right, Ellen? And then Sirith gonna try, and it's just not gonna work.
It's just you don't even feel the sensation of magical travel happening through your bodies.
Sorry, guys. I put the area on lockdown by accident.
And what is interesting is you haven't heard anything from the Nal Sorith for what, the last 2-3 weeks?
No, Alan was talking to them just the day before.
Talking to them or talking at them?
Talking at them.
No, because they replied.
I think
Yeah,
an
they helped him
automatic.
with the ring thing.
They
But
had an automated
that
message
wasn't-
set out.
That wasn't the day before, because the day before you guys were in the middle of doing your thing with the ring, taking that out. You guys have been
That's
here for a
when
day,
he
so
spoke with them.
Yeah, so it was after the ring was destroyed. He contacted them and gave them an update.
no, you sent out an update. I don't believe I responded.
Oh, I thought they had.
That was
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
yesterday we were with the ring, right?
You were at the
Yes.
ring yesterday, yes.
Yeah,
Not
so
even-
that's when
yeah,
he
left
spoke to them
undelivered.
also.
No. He sent an update. They never responded.
He got left undelivered.
No, because they were telling Hote
giving
where to
you
place
lead.
the runes, and they were telling him
yeah.
how it was going to
That's
help
true.
with.
That's true. No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we'll retcon. This is what happens when I don't get a chance to rewatch the episode. You go to use the ring and it doesn't work though.
Well, that's new. Nothing on the either.
Sorry, Nico interrupted you with a cough. What was that?
Are you talking to me or Moss?
You, Ellen. I
Oh.
didn't hear what you said. I don't think anybody heard what you said because Nico's over there coughing in the mic like he's hucking up a huckberry.
He goes to try the ring, it doesn't work. He goes, "Oh, that's new." Yeah. Anything on your end?
Nope, it's not working.
That's concerning. We were supposed to have a meeting today. All right.
I don't know. It's usually a good day when I don't have to see my sister.
Well, not when supplies are in the balance, as well as potential reinforcements.
You never miss a chance.
We're on our own. That's going to make this a lot more difficult. You're just happy as long as you don't have to talk to your sister, aren't you?
Oh, I don't think that was going to happen to begin with. But now that I don't have to see her, things are looking good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great priorities.
She
Sirius, great
dies, you
priorities.
know. That's a
He's
time
gonna
for
walk off.
celebration.
Wonderful priorities.
Like she hasn't, quote unquote, died before.
This is true. You thought she was dead.
He's like, so the station got blown up. She's probably floating through space a-okay.
Like Loki, at some point, I'm like, I really don't care. You can only die so many times before I
before I stop grieving.
Before I'm
Like at some point, I'm just gonna be like, really? Again, it's only Tuesday.
Does that mean that Cirith is Thor confirmed?
No, not at all. No.
I don't even use a hammer. What the heck?
Ellen, what else do you want to do?
Well, since that's not working, he is going to he'll go check up on Var. So hey, guess who's up next?
Well, so I do have a question as a GM. Are you? Well, it doesn't matter. I'll forget. It doesn't matter because I know Sierra's response. So never mind.
I'm very curious.
What?
What? No, now we're all intrigued.
Nope. Moving on.
He's gonna try again. Like while he's walking over to find Var, he's just gonna keep trying the ring.
It's not
Hey, Bart.
connecting. It's not. You're not feeling. You're not. Normally, you would feel like a small burst of magical energies
Right.
surge through you. You're not feeling any of that.
Oh, that's concerning.
What? So tonight's question is, what is Var drinking?
Alcohol.
Bullshit.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
I'm so proud of you.
I
Not-
look so happy.
It's not.
It's her
just
first
San
can
Pellegrino.
It's what?
It's San Pellegrino.
Oh,
It's
fancy
like
water.
a
It's
sparkling
water.
water.
Sparkling water.
No, that's alcohol.
There's no alcohol
No, it's
in
not.
it. It's not alcohol.
All right. So
I just made a joke.
Ellen,
We sell it in the alcohol store.
Ellen, kind of.
You also sell Sprite, but that doesn't mean Sprite is alcoholic.
Yes, it is.
And again, my reference, and again, referencing back to the fact that I'm not really sure if Markham doesn't know that there's only one moon on Earth.
He's
around
joking.
Earth, so.
I'm just trolling you guys at this point. Now that I
See?
know that you won't know whether or not I'm being serious, I can have so much fun with this.
Yeah, because some of the things that come out of your mouth is just like
You know, like Jurassic
Buddy,
Park
really?
being a horror movie.
Jurassic Park being a horror movie.
Yes, that is fair. You know, I never thought that would be the best line of my life, but hey, now I'm proud of it. Because it just gives me
Well-
unlimited trolling opportunities.
Well,
Anyways,
now you might actually be onto something.
Moving
We'll talk later.
on. Ellen approaches Var. And silence.
What time is it of day? I'm asking the GM.
2 a.m. No, I'm kidding.
It's early morning. It's mid-morning, I would think, right? Because
Okay.
you guys got there in the afternoon of yesterday, spent the last few hours sleeping, resting, and recuperating. Yes, that's true, Selkie. Don't do that to me when I'm in the middle of doing something like that. It's true. It's approximately 10 a.m.
I need to get it out, otherwise I would forget.
Oh, God forbid.
Okay, yeah, they're just like running training exercises with who looks probably a little less than impressed.
Can I get sword training from Var? Because my sword skill is
I should be practicing alchemy.
not great.
Make it great.
I would love to. What are they getting into? What's happening with the children, Dad? There's mischief afoot.
We're throwing a party.
I heard some meowing, so I believe the cats may be into some mischief. No, don't encourage him, Bornsteller. There's nothing about Jurassic Park that is... We're talking the original Jurassic Park. That one is not a horror movie. I don't care who your face is. Also, what about Pirates of the Caribbean has horror
I'm
elements?
muted,
Hold
of
on.
course.
We gotta go back to that, Born Stellar. What
Born
about
Stellar
Pirates
and
of the
I-
Caribbean?
The fourth one. There's zombies.
Okay, fair.
Yep.
They
Fair.
are zombies. That is okay.
That's fair. Born Stellar and I, we see on wavelengths you guys can't comprehend. We know the truth.
We are scared of things that are not scary. You wouldn't understand.
Oh!
A few of the shipwreck scenes
You
in
guys
the
are
third Pirates
jaded.
movies are pretty
You
horror
don't know
oriented.
the truth.
That
Moss?
is also true.
Few of the pirate shipwreck scenes in the second and third Pirates movies are oriented towards horror, like when Will goes off to the destroyed ship.
Okay,
That's true.
fair. There are times where they can be pretty spooky.
Especially for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Especially
For
for kids.
kids.
I remember the little kid me seeing Davy Jones.
He was freaky.
Terrifying.
But still,
The
a
shark
giant
guy
dinosaur
scared
in
me
tall
more.
grass. Don't go into the long grass. Pretty spooky.
Yeah, you learned that from Pokemon though.
Not if you never played it.
Pokemon?
So you get jumped by a Pidove.
You get no, sir. You get jumped by a Zigzagoon one time in your life, and then you're traumatized for life. No, we were just talking about this, that the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are my mummy.
With Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. I've never seen The Mummy. Let's clarify that.
Great
I've
movie.
never seen The Mummy.
You
But
watch
I
the
know
reboot and never watch any of the good ones.
I
Oh,
know
God.
enough
Have
about
that
The
be
Mummy.
your only knowledge.
You
Oh
should.
my-
Yes. Watch the reboot version. Oh,
and
no.
nothing else. And then whenever you talk to anybody about Mummy, you'll be like, "Yeah, that movie was terrible," and they'll be like, "Huh? What
See,
are you talking?"
I know enough about The Mummy for the sole fact that I used to live and breathe at Universal Studios, where there is a mummy ride, and you ride the ride, you experience the movie. That's how it works.
No.
Also, I went through the Mummy Halloween Horror Nights house. So between those two things combined, I basically know everything there is to know about the Mummy.
Universal used to go hard.
Universal still goes hard. Are you kidding me?
I haven't been there in 11
I
years.
think Universal goes harder than Disney.
Facts.
Especially with the Minions rides.
Incorrect.
Those are
No, Minions
Incorrect.
bad.
I leave for a
Minion
minute, give you guys the opportunity to roleplay, and you end up talking about rides.
We were worried about you, and we wanted to talk to.
In our defense, the stream chat started coming to my defense on horror movies.
Your Honor, I plead oopsie daisy.
They are experimenting on the. Listen, I know some deep lore about those flying dragons.
So, Var, you're sword training. Bajra, you want to get some sword training from Var?
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sword training.
What are you doing?
I thought Ellen was walking up to Var.
Yeah. But what are you doing?
Well, I thought you said that you were training.
No, they're running
Try-
through training exercises with Hans. That's like horse fucking training. I
Oh,
don't know
horse
how it
training.
works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like can you do the thing? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm not an
Making Hans
equestrian.
jump through hoops.
No, like I don't know what a combat horse does in training, but they're doing that.
Neither do we.
Me, I'm clearly an equestrian. I would know.
Probably dismount exercises.
You're
Stuff like that.
standing in the middle with the reins, and you're just as it runs around you.
Yeah, probably refamiliarizing yourself with the balance needed that you won't have two hands on the reins. That you'll need one hand, at least
That's
one hand
true.
with a sword.
Or more than likely two hands, and you're just gripping with the legs.
Okay, so what are we doing? Are we talking about movies, or are we gonna just? Nah.
We're trying to figure out how Bar is doing equestrian combat training.
All right, I have a concept. Hear me out, Naz. You got a whole bunch of dummies set up at your average
They
foot
don't have
soldier height.
dummies.
All you need is some wood and some straw. Not too
Oh,
bad.
I know what they're doing. They
then you
haven't
can ride
ridden
to and
Hans
practice
since he
hitting
got
him.
the flying shoes. So they're probably trying to figure that out. And trying to stop him
Flight
from
test.
doing barrel rolls mid-flight.
Wait, you
That's
put
what they're doing.
flying shoes on Hans?
The order put flying shoes on Hans, and Var has not ridden him since he got his flying shoes. So they're probably trying to familiarize themselves with the flying shoes.
Okay, that
But
makes
they're
sense.
probably trying to stop him from doing barrel rolls mid-flight. That's probably what they're doing right now. That's what you woke up on.
It walks up under.
Flight test.
Yeah, it just falls next to you.
Give me
or
an
something.
animal handling check.
Oh no.
It must be a regular occurrence for people to just see like Var going.
Yeah, because Hans is crazy.
At least you said it.
I've been saying it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's always been saying it.
I've been saying
Give him
it.
sentience.
Animal handling. Animal handling or writing? Because I have
Both.
writing.
Both. Because animal handling to keep him from doing barrel rolls, both forward and backwards. And riding to make sure you stay on top.
He's having
When you say
fun. Okay. So okay.
Have you never seen how a colt first begins to try to get its legs underneath itself?
Very wide.
Very wide, very unsure, tripping, falling, and then about 5 hours later they're up and running.
Wow, consistent rules. Okay, so that's for animal handling. That's 1 success, and for writing, that is 6 successes. I never get to use my writing skill.
So this is how I'm going to describe this. You get Hans, you reunite. You know, he nips your shoulder. There's a big bruise. Then you're like, you know, you talk to him and like you try these things out. And you get up in the air. It's kind of shaky as he begins to like step into the air. It's a little weird. And then you get up about 50 feet. And he starts to just do this. He's walking, but now he's just... And then he ends up on his side, walking in a circle. unable to get reoriented. Your writing skills allowed you to hold on.
Okay.
But he's still just walking like, you know, and he's probably walking in a circle. I mean, you know, but he's just
Doesn't
walking
get
in
it.
a circle sideways.
Okay.
There's nothing
Yeah, I'm
wrong
kidding.
about the situation I've created.
It's a carousel. It's fine. He's best.
Anyways,
No,
So
no,
it's
he's
a
on his
tilt-a-whirl.
side though. I mean, you are literally holding on to him like this, like you know,
Yeah.
he's sideways.
I
this isn't
mean,
a
I don't
carousel.
know.
This is a tilt-a-whirl.
I don't know how the
And
how
then
actual
me another-
horse dressage works, but
give
they're
me
gonna keep trying to
another-
correct it.
All right, give me another writing check real quick. Because as you try to get him to correct it, he stops.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
So when he stops, he, you know, if his legs are this way, he just
Keep
no,
going.
not. Okay, well, I have my cape on, so I'm gonna get off of him, and I'm fine.
yeah, he's just
And-
upside down.
Help.
Oh
And
god,
then he
I
just
can't.
starts continuing to walk. He's like,
Upside down.
but he's upside down.
They're flying next to him, and they're just kind of trying to correct it. I don't know how you would
But
do it,
but you notice though that as he's walking upside down, he starts to walk down towards the ground, towards a large looks like straw or hay, and he comes by and he just stops there. So you got an upside down horse
One check mine.
eating on a small pile of hay
Hell yeah.
that's on the ground. So he's kind of doing one of these things. Neck stretch.
He's going to become a giraffe.
Oh god, Hans. I don't even know how to. I don't know what to do about this.
Just wanted to speak with animals here. This is hysterical.
Might work.
I
Let's
don't know how
get
to
serious.
speak with animals.
So that's
bro.
what
I
you
just
see,
have-
Ellen. That's what you see, Ellen, when you kind of finally find where Var's at with Hans. You kind of see the horse kind of they kind of get up and it just goes to its side, and then they stop and she gets off. They get off, and then the horse just belly ups. Tail hanging down
Please
past
tell
his
me
head.
Var just starts petting the tummy like a dog.
No, because they're in teaching mode. You know how it is with
Nope,
the
that's true.
contract.
No,
You
that's
gotta
true.
do the thing. Come on now, buddy.
Well,
But-
describe what you're trying to do.
Oh, I go right side up. I don't know how you actual horse, but
Well, why don't you try
Yeah.
yanking or pulling on his bridle to pull him upright?
yeah.
I mean,
However
he's,
you do
he's
it.
literally flying. And he's got these horseshoes that are what's keeping him up in the air. He hasn't learned how to adjust to that just yet.
Yeah, they're gonna. However you redirect a horse, I just don't know how to do it. But
By
redirect
the
him,
bridle.
try to get him.
You pull the bridle, you redirect him, and that, you know. He begrudgingly goes and he kind of like farts in the wind, and you
Of course.
slowly drag him over to the side. And he's, you know, his head kind of tilts down towards the hay again, and you fight him back up. So now you got him about halfway. Give me a animal handling check.
Oh god, most competent horse. That's no successes.
Yeah, he goes back to belly up towards the hay. Literally, and he just drags you in such a way that it kind of whips you when you're in midair, and you just, boom. And so you're kind of like hanging there, flying, but hanging from the bridle while he's upside down while he's eating hay.
Hans,
I think that's probably the best way to describe what Hans is doing. Hans is like, I'm fine. Why, you know,
I want to eat hay.
I want to eat hay. So, Ellen, this is what you see. What do you do?
He'll kind of look at Var with the curious and confused expression. Is that the intended purpose of this session?
You can see them pulling on the bridle again, trying to get him to. No. He's learning. He is supposed to. Oh, is Ellen still wearing a hat?
Probably.
Not currently.
Oh, it's Ellen.
Does he have something on his head? He has his goggle.
Yeah, his goggles are up on top of his head, yes.
As they turn and see Ellen, they're just gonna be like, "Do your goggles are they latched onto anything?" He will try to steal them. I would just caution.
He'll take them off and put it in his...
He's supposed to just be learning to fly with his new shoes. He's learning.
Alright.
Slowly.
He looks like he is definitely slow. Yes, definitely the slow part.
Well, he's quite fast. It's just, at running. This is his first time trying to fly.
That's valid, I suppose. That's good. How long have you been working together?
Well, since I joined the Knights, so probably
What, a couple of years?
like 5 years now.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. You tell me.
Oh no, I was meaning on flying.
An hour,
Oh, it's not too bad for an hour then. He's off the ground.
right? That's what I said too.
That's pretty quick then. But 5 years together, wow, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. Loyal horse?
If there's treats,
Won't buck you and run off or anything when you need him.
oh, he will, but it's
Oh, he
okay.
will.
He's
Oh,
allowed if he listens during his exercises.
He has exercises.
Well, yeah, every horse does.
Well,
We have a
how do I know
contract,
that?
but he doesn't always like to listen, but I can bribe him with a few extra treats, things like that.
You have a contract with the horse.
Yes.
You
How
don't?
does that work?
Well, you see, I wrote the contract, and I make sure he abides by it.
That just sounds like you have something you wrote down that the horse doesn't necessarily abide by, though.
He's supposed to. He understands to a certain degree. Sometimes I see him really want to steal someone's hat, but he thinks about it, and he knows he will get an extra treat if he doesn't, and then he doesn't.
Okay, I mean, that's more along the lines of training a pet than a contract that was signed and agreed upon certain behaviors. But yeah, I'll give you that.
Well, training a pet is kind of like having a contract with your pet.
I the analogy is lost on me. How so?
It just makes sense.
With a contract, usually the both parties sign and then abide by it of their own merit. Training a pet is one person is doing all the work and the other one is bucking and rearing and doing whatever they want and being either bribed or punished depending on how they behave. I don't see how they're similar.
I guess it's a set of rules that both parties agree to abide by to the best of their abilities, and the rewards will be determined.
Oh, so the horse actually like agreed to it.
Yes.
In the middle of that conversation, while you're having a conversation about the fact that he agreed to something, he kind of just walks off.
They just kind of like they're still holding his. Well, they kind of let it go. Like he agreed to train with me. At least he's not running away most of the time. But I think he understands.
Fair enough. So does that contract with the horse function similarly to the way the contract with yourself works?
Well, yes, but I don't usually include treats in my contract.
You should. Self-care is important. Var deserves a little treat now and then.
Could not say that straight face.
Really? I mean, you should definitely
No.
treat yourself every once in a while, at least, though.
That's not really a part of what needs to be in the rules, but it's more like an agreement, a reward system. If you complete this, then this,
So
and
what's
he
your reward
understands that.
system?
I'm not even gonna get started.
For Hans,
No, for yourself. When you
What
abide
do you
by
mean?
your own code, contract thing.
well, that's a bit different.
Oh, how so? I mean, one is you made kind of this contract with the horse, the other's the contract with yourself to behave a certain way.
Right, but it's different.
Hans kind of turns himself upright, where he's like literally on the ground, like
Oh,
appropriate with the ground, and just pees.
Okay.
that's
That's a horse.
you do have an impressive horse.
Yeah,
You
it's a
definitely have
horse.
an impressive horse. He could have just, like a fountain. This would
Oh
have,
God.
he didn't. So that's a
Oh
well-trained horse
yeah.
right there.
No, I will need to add that into the contract. That would be Quite.
not to pee on
no
people.
problem.
Yeah, that would be most preferable for those of us on the ground.
Right.
That's great. So, we're getting ready for what could be the last push of this war, so to speak. I was curious. You like contracts and codes and stuff like that.
Yes.
Would you mind if we made a pact?
Um.
I
Based
don't know.
on
I'm
what?
gesturing with my right hand. It's not present anymore. I'll gesture with my left one. That makes more sense than waving a stub at you.
What would you be looking for?
It's fairly simple. I will promise to stay out of legal trouble and guide the rest of the party out of such trouble for the foreseeable future if you promise to survive this whole ordeal.
Give me a willpower check on TS8.
Oh.
Remember,
So
Going
this
you
whole
got a
insane,
lot-
ordeal
buddy.
accepted now.
you've got a laundry list of issues.
We haven't had our daily talk.
I'm so sorry. I will be right back.
Promise I'll get everyone out safe.
Traps us instead.
Get everyone out of this life.
Was that? I don't think you made that.
Hang on, I'm checking the
You would
character
have to
sheet.
have a willpower of 116 to make that with the TS8.
Girl.
Yeah, but I have a boon that
Boon?
Sirith gave me. I thought.
The blessing?
Yeah, it gives me an extra success or two.
Yeah, that was like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours yesterday, hours and hours and hours ago.
I thought you did it every morning.
No, and that's from me.
That's
It's
the-
from when I talked to you. I used my psychic healing on you, and I haven't talked to you today.
I give
Oh,
you a
well, you
plus
should
5 if
probably
you
do
use my
that.
dreaming. Oh wait, no, that's to skills.
That's the skills.
Never mind.
This
Yeah,
is to
well,
this is to avoid Elon and Ellen.
You run.
Or
That's 7.
Ellen.
Degenerate.
No, yeah, that's 7 successes. Still close.
So, in the middle of this, where he's kind of describing what he wants you to do, he does that whole Gollum thing, where he starts talking to himself like, "That's just not right. Can't do that. Can't make that."
Yeah, it kind of devolves into a brief. No, it's more fun. It is not more fun. Thank you. Please be quiet. We like to fight. We like to have fun. Promises is not fun. Promises are important. Thank you very much. I could use a excuse me.
always entertaining.
I need to speak to Ahote.
Var, do you respond to that in any way? Oh wait, you still have to have a conversation with the Hote by breaking him out of the gel.
You have a list of conversations you need to have.
It's just kind of like, yeah. While he's kind of talking to himself, they're clearly very vigilant. They're ready for something. Reaching for any guns or anything. Like
I'll cut your other arm wrestler.
they're just kind of standing by. Yeah, they're not gonna do anything for now, but they're just gonna like, Ellen.
Sorry about that. It's
Come on, House of
it's never pleasant.
Does anything help?
It's talking with Sirith and Ahote, they have magic bullshit things they can do that tends to assist.
one where you're at and talking, Ellen. Do you happen to notice that one of the individuals who's taken up residence around your home base seems to be giving you a queer eye? Like why are they
It's a
looking at me?
good show.
Why are you looking at me? Yes, just like that.
Can you walk and talk? There's someone acting rather suspicious over there, but may I have your word?
Give me a willpower check, TS10.
You're gonna go kill him. You like staring?
It's one of those things where someone's
Elon
staring, but
doesn't-
they're not really staring, and Ellen is just like now
No, that's
fixated on.
five successes.
Yeah. You need to role play it how you want to role play it, but you are a this is your homicidal maniac tendency.
Hmm.
Starting to bear.
All right, we'll pick up from. Do I have your word that you will try and survive this? And in return, I'll try and fix this.
I think maybe we should speak with the Hote first.
He begins reaching for a weapon.
No worries. We will share.
If he begins reaching for a weapon, I'm
Might
gonna
be,
try and grapple him.
Knock out his knee.
They work for the enemy. Must not let them report.
Do I
What
roll
does-
a grapple if you?
What does Ellen do? He begins to go for a weapon. Are you going to like? I'm going to give you a little bit of narrative control in this, but you have targeted that individual for whatever reasons.
He's working. So Elon is working on trying to slink away from Var. Hence the recommendation: Var, go find a Hote. But the voice has notably changed. Yes, must speak to a Hote. Please go find him for us. We'll keep an eye on this suspicious individual until you return.
No change in course of action for Vard. So I'm still gonna try and go.
So you go to find a Hote?
Going for the grapple if he reached for a weapon.
His hand is slowly creeping towards his
And
blaster.
slowly creeping towards the blaster. Yeah, go
It's
find
like a kid
a
that
Hote.
doesn't think the parent notices that he's reaching for the candy jar.
If I go slow enough, you won't notice.
Who are you, Drax?
Right. You didn't even know I was here.
No, we saw you.
Well,
yeah, only because
I don't know, Ellen. Honestly, I'm assuming are you going for a pistol or a knife?
He does have a good throwing knife. Yeah, he's going for his knife.
Aren't you the one with the knife that the Sartu
He
knife?
does have the
Oh yeah, the
blade,
assassin's
yeah.
knife.
The assassin's knife?
I gave that to him.
Yes.
That's a good blade.
I would
Hey,
think
he's
I
never
would
used it.
I would think with the fact that it's a homicidal mania that's striking you, doing it from a distance wouldn't be satisfying.
No, that's true. That's true. He's gonna kind of go get a Hote. I watch this one, and he's gonna take off. Just start beelining it for the.
Now, if you
The-
wish
the
to make a
space.
grapple check, Bar, if this is something you are perfect, go ahead and he's going to begin to move. So what you need to do is, Ellen, give me an agility check. That's going to set the TS for Var to try to attempt to grab you before you take off. If Var is successful in that, they may then make a strength check to grab and hold you at the spot, and then you get an opposed strength check.
Of course, now you.
Ooh, wow.
Elon's way better than Ellen. Okay, so that's 18.
It's good.
So with our mental telepathic connection ran through
Telepathetic.
Luna, does do we all pick up on this?
No,
If
because
I'm
she's got to
nearby-
activate it. She has to activate it. She hasn't activated it. There's no
Ah,
reason
it's
for her to
right.
activate it.
I
She hasn't
tried.
opened the group chat.
I tried
Can
to
I
think
roll
of
one more thing? I want to see.
Wait, Sirith, what were you saying?
Am I anywhere nearby?
Give me a charisma check, TS of. Well, I don't know. What would you have been doing? I mean, Var was out training Hans, which was out in a kind of like near the base, but not like in the base, but close
Judith
enough
is
to
mostly
close
doing a
enough to
health
where
check on-
close enough to be the tent cities that of the tent city that's kind of sprung up around you. This is going to be a straight up D100 check. It's not going to be an ability or anything or an attribute. 50% chance that you are nearby, 50% chance that you are not. 1 through 50, you are. 51 and above, you are not.
Also, I have a
And
question.
seriously.
What would Ellen need to roll for the level of how much he cares for Var carrying through from Ellen to Elon?
Elon doesn't give a fuck.
Damn.
Murder.
Well, the reason why,
Time for
let
murder.
me explain to you why. Elon Var represents rules, regulations, lists, and doing things by ABC. Where Elon is like,
Not Var the soldier who keeps
None-
rules, but Var the scared kid. Because Ellen doesn't see Var as this soldier who keeps rules. Ellen just sees a scared kid from a few years ago.
Damn.
Damn.
Your kid.
You know all that cool shit you can
Ow,
do?
okay.
Fuck that. You're
And
still a child.
personally, I wouldn't take that.
Bitch.
Me personally? That
You
sounds like
should,
you're trying to fight
You should take his hand.
the other ones.
again, I don't think Ellen would have some attachment to that. Elon just is. I don't think that matters to Elon. I'm not trying to force you down a road, but I think Elon would look at Var, particularly as a child, as a victim more than someone that he needs to protect. Like, you're weak. I should just take you out now, kind of homicidal kind of thing, and then move on. Var, the adult, is much different, right? And to that, I don't think Elon cares enough
Makes sense.
to be like, oh well.
I had a piece to say, but I think it would just make it worse. in
Well,
your
the thing is
favor.
this: it's not that, but Searth, you're close enough because based off your role to actually interact with them. You kind of see Searth, you kind of see Var and Ellen kind of chit chatting. Hans doing Hans shit, and then you get this sense from Ellen and that Var is getting ready to act, and Ellen you kind of see Ellen's hand slip to the small knife that he carries, on his person, whether that's at the belt or something like that. He begins to make an immediate break. That's what you see. Ellen, you got 18 successes. Var, you need to make, if you want to attempt to grab him, you need to make an agility check TS 18.
Can I attempt to jinx his roll? Make him re-roll.
Sure.
Okay, it's an oppose. Let me pull it up.
How much do you
I think
weigh?
it's willpower versus.
135 pounds.
Easy.
Easy.
Say again, Siri.
It is will. I gotta find it. One of them is willpower. It's somewhere in my list. Jinx.
Just pull up the rule book, dude. It's faster.
Wait, Jinx is an ability, not a spell.
Yeah. It's
I'm so used to going straight to spells.
Jinx, it is charisma versus an opponent's willpower. My charisma, your willpower.
Okay. Roll bad, buddy. Yay! Gotta beat 3 successes. Oh yeah, you win.
That's an 8 or 9.
I reroll. Oh fuck you. Oh no, that's good. That's 100.
No, that's bad.
I
That's
just saw the 2 zeros first. I'm like, no. Oh good.
That's bad.
that's the reroll for his agility save.
Right. He failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to go do good right now.
Right.
No, I don't.
So,
I'm shooting against
VAR,
myself.
roll. Just don't critically fuck it up.
Just don't crit fail.
Just don't crit fail.
Yeah, fucking maneuver.
Bar-
Wow.
Oh! So this
Actually,
is what
it's fine.
happens. No, what do you
It's
mean? That's a
fine.
critical fail.
Ellen didn't pay the 3.
That's the critical fail. If you pay the
Yeah,
critical,
but-
if you pay the 3 to ignore the to ignore the 3, then he gets away.
But it's because I also have air pull, so I can just pull to me.
But you're trying. This is a grapple attempt first, right? This is you trying to reach out to him as he begins to burst away from you. And remember,
Yeah, but if I see him get away, I'm gonna just
right, but he can
yeet him.
move at how many miles per hour?
He has to act.
About
Yeah.
1,000 feet per movement.
It's not necessarily. Does he have to
Okay, maybe
activate
he'll
that?
face plant. He also
Yeah, he has to
critically
activate
failed.
that, otherwise it's only 700.
So
He failed
only
worse
700.
than you did.
So
failed way worse than you
you
failed.
guys kind of you see
I
him
have
begin.
that
You
too.
guys
Hang on.
you see him begin to move. You go to reach for him, and you kind of step
35.
in such a way that you step on his foot, but trips you, so you fall to the ground. He falls forward into a roll, and kind of lands on his butt. Right, you know, like the child where he comes up and his legs are spread out in front of him in a V position, and he's up like that. But you're both are prone. Alan? What's your agility modifier?
103, I believe.
That's your score.
Your
What's your
modifier?
If your score is 103, that means
Modifier's
it's 11.
Modifier is 11.
Bar?
So
15.
So VAR, you're going to be able to get up and move before he can, like in an initiative way. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. Is the person he's? Can I clearly tell who he's targeted?
No, there's too many
Okay.
people around.
I'm just gonna yell for everybody to leave. I'm just gonna say everybody leave.
Are you pulling a fire right now?
There's you yell, everybody leave, and everybody kind of stops and looks at you, and they kind of look around, and they mumble something about getting along with their day, and they just keep moving as normal.
Thanks, guys. That's super helpful.
Can I cast
Okay.
a spell?
Hold on. You gotta give VAR the attempt to do what she wants to do. So you yell, everybody leave. Everybody looks at you like dumbfounded, like, why do you want us to leave? There's no fire, there's no dragons, there's no
Because there's a
danger.
homicidal. Yeah.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say. I don't know what
Everybody
people say in these situations.
move.
They're gonna be like, he has a weapon, or something like that. If they've got
They
a
all have
weapon,
weapons.
everybody can
You've
clear
got
the area.
weapons.
They all have weapons.
Pulling a,
He
pulling
has a weapon and he's trying to kill people! Okay?
He has
It's
a very
different.
deadly
trying
weapon.
to
He has a
pull a,
very
he's got a
deadly
gun
weapon.
in a military encampment.
Yeah. Listen.
They
Okay,
don't know
you're trying to
he's.
kill people.
Look,
Okay.
right now
whatever.
he's
They're
Hydra
gonna
with
say-
his shield, and they don't know it.
Listen, when they see him charging at them, maybe then they will decide to leave.
Well, the
But-
thing is, they can't because he's on the ground, laid out like a
Oh,
child.
I know what I'm gonna do. No one can escape my shield if I blow it up, right? Or can things come? Things. What is the new rule?
Things
Let me
can
see.
leave.
I thought it
Things
was
can't.
damage.
Thing cannot come in.
Nothing can leave. Nothing can come in.
No, let me
Things
read
can
what you
leave.
said. No, because things can come in now, I think. Let me see.
Yeah, didn't you change it to just straight? It ignores all
It
damage,
might
but
just
if
be
you
damage.
had no or
Like
hostile
thing called a
intent.
Gungan shield.
He
You
has
can walk
a
in and
lot of
out, but you
hostile
can't blow
intent.
things through it.
Yeah, it's only damage.
It's only damage, so people can come and go.
Okay, so it's not gonna lock him in. I'm gonna. How far is he from me?
Right in front of you.
4 or 5 feet, maybe.
Leg lock, choke him out.
Yeah, but I don't have him.
I'm giving you an opportunity because your
Yeah.
agility check is your agility modifier is
Do it.
5 times
What, can I
faster than
grapple?
his. Yeah, if you want to attempt to grapple, grab him. Give me a strength check. Set the DS at the
Okay.
TS.
I will.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Fuck.
That was Ellen.
Yeah, I know.
That was.
Why do I only roll well as Elon?
Listen, that's so real. Whenever Bajra was like the wild threat, like that's so real. I would
I'm
roll
just
so
gonna
well.
have to be like, we go into combat and
Okay,
it's
I
gonna be
might
like, all
still
right,
beat you.
just activate, do your thing. You want to kill?
So
hit
how
him
many
with the
successes do you have, Var?
Deux,
Sure.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Attends. 2,
Huh?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Gesundheit.
10.
All right. Are you using that 18 as your roll to attempt to break free of the grapple, Ellen?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was for. Is it a
Uh-huh.
strength check?
It is a strength check. Yes, a 10.
Yay! He still fails. He has strength.
So you reach over and kind of, you're on the ground sprawled a little bit. He's kind of sitting up, kind of still stunned. You reach over and you grab him and you do a.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I have so many bonuses for grapple. It's way more than 10. Let me calculate it.
It doesn't matter. He
He
failed.
still
Doesn't
wins.
matter. You did it.
You did it.
But it's
you
harder
You kind of
To
grab
get
him.
out.
Okay, well, calculate it and give me a number at the end.
Yeah.
You kind of grab him in such a way that you wrap your legs around his waist and you kind of put your arms up and around his neck and you lay back and then you lock your legs in. So now you and he are on the ground locked. If you've ever been in a wrestling situation or seen that, it's basically a full Nelson with a body lock.
I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit.
Like he's fine.
Well, it gives you the opportunity just to chill
Yeah.
for a second. Okay, good. Now, Sirith, you may interact.
I'm gonna walk up
Before
and
he
put him to
steps in
sleep.
a leg.
I'm sorry, what's Sirith?
I'm gonna walk up and touch him on the shoulder and try to put him to sleep.
What is the check? Willpower?
I thought
So
his
it would,
sleeping
it would be a
was
touch attack. Do I have to make a touch attack if he's grappled and immobile?
No.
Okay. So then a willpower. So my willpower versus his wits.
Right. You give it a willpower check, Sirith, and then hold on, Ellen. Don't be rolling. Let's see if I can blind everybody. Ready?
Yeah, you almost did.
Elon is going to immediately start bargaining with Var. Wait, let us go. You like steals, right? Yes.
Sirith,
we
how
can
many
make deals.
successes did you get?
Let us have this one, and we will be
Four.
good for the rest of the day.
I'm
Can't
gonna
hold
reroll.
your stabber.
What, Sirith?
It's 4. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay. And that heroic.
They can't hold you.
That gives you
stab
7.
7.
Hey. Okay.
Shut.
What's your wit score, Ellen?
75.
Huh?
Nope.
75 for wits, so that is not a success.
Yeah.
That is
So, what are you doing?
4 successes.
Putting him into a dream?
He's trapped in his dream
Oh god,
Every
traumatize you
night.
more.
until he passes a wits check of 5 at the end of or at the begin or each passing night. So at the end of the night, he gets a wits check of 5 to try to escape his dreams.
Well, we were gonna leave today, but I guess we'll wait another day.
We can wake him up. I'm pretty sure if he's Yeah, if he takes more than 10 damage in a turn, he instantly awakes.
Oh, how sweet of you.
Let him
literally, if
dream
one of us just
about
like
killing.
kicks him, he'll wake up. But if nobody kicks him, he can't wake up.
Let him dream about killing.
Oh, trust me.
He's
Alan
he's
is
having
currently
the
engaged
best
in a
dreams he can
heated
ever have.
argument with himself in his dream.
No, it's the most fulfilling dream you can have. So it's like whatever your
Yeah,
like,
here's the big problem.
desires
Half
are.
of him finds it fulfilling, the other half doesn't, so it's not going to fulfill him whichever way it goes. Which
So it's
means
just
one
like
half is always going to be unfulfilled because they have
the
completely
22 Jump
opposite
Street thing.
opinions.
You're having two different
Inside of
trips.
inside of you are two Ellens.
I mean,
If you're
the way the brain works,
I feel like
it would
it's
be
just
like
going. Oh, I know exactly what dream would make them both happy. Okay, here we go. Does anyone remember Doctor Strange?
Go
No.
on.
Did no one else
Where are
watch
you
that?
going?
Where are you
Where are you
going
going
with
with
this?
When he confronts Dormammu and Dormammu keeps killing him.
Oh.
Ellen is trying to calm down Elon, and Elon kills him every time and he just comes back. So one is getting the pleasure of killing the other over and over again, and the other one is getting the sensation of control of talking to the other one and trying to get him to calm the fuck down.
Is getting
That's
the pleasure of
satisfaction.
getting killed over and over again.
Ellen, go see a therapist.
For that to work,
You
Elon
really
every
need to
single
get...
time
Okay, here we go.
Elon has
If
to be
you're-
like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds like a great idea," and then immediately stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this
Just
is,
have a
if this
brief
is
moment of
Ellen's greatest wishes, then his greatest wish is to be killed over and over. Please go see a therapist.
His
See,
greatest
I was
wish is
just
to
gonna
get
bring
this
up
thing
the
to
fact
calm the
that
fuck down.
that
But
split
he's not calming
personality.
him down.
Split personalities do have a way
It'll
to
take
dream
time.
separately.
Mhm.
So what happened there, Var?
well, he just I don't know, he was talking normal and then he started speaking in two different voices and I saw him reach for his weapon. And then I tackled him.
Yeah, we should probably go get a Hote.
I think so too. He said it helped.
I'm gonna
So
tear
we're waiting
this
for
man.
Bajra.
So, are you gonna carry Ellen
I
to
can carry it.
Ahote, or go get Ahote?
I can bring him. He's like
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
He weighs nothing. He's a
He weighs
child.
nothing.
Skinny legend.
Oh, hey, Var, take that. There's a dagger on him. Looks pretty nice, pretty fancy. Take that away from him.
Okay. What is it?
Give that
Not
to
the
him a long
Sartu.
time ago.
Sorry,
Give
too.
that to him
It's a circular
long
knife.
time ago. Don't cut yourself with that.
It's
a weapon
incredibly
designed
sharp.
to bleed. It is not designed to cut. It is designed to bleed. And one cut, and you'll bleed for a long time. That's very dangerous. We probably don't want murderous Ellen to have that.
Okay. You're
I
gonna.
almost died to that with a very small slice.
Yikes. Yeah, they're gonna take it. They're gonna try and pat him down and find it and take it for the time being.
Okay.
Sargana?
Yeah.
We're getting
Hello,
raided, boys.
Stargana. How are you?
Hola.
Raiden, which means we get a shit ton of heroic luck, right?
Merit.
And
Merit.
merit.
Merit. We can get merit, not
What was
heroic Lex. I think it's 2,500 merit.
You
I
said
don't know.
25,000
If we
merit?
say heroic luck enough,
Start
maybe the
Gunna!
Raiders will give us heroic luck.
I don't
Just
give you heroic luck
suggesting.
anymore.
I know, but maybe Stargana will.
No, well, Stargana would actually have to actually use their channel points to actually do that.
So you said 10 damage, right? So I get to slap Ellen awake and then sit down with them.
Basically.
Literally. You could set him in a chair across from you, smack him awake, and he wakes up to an interrogation.
The raid did indeed raid. We're rating his rating. You're great.
Did the raid raid? The
You're-
raid raided.
The raid raided.
The raid has
Raided.
raided.
Great.
We're not
Sponsored.
talking about rating.
Yay. So yeah, you can smack him awake.
You have to smack him hard.
You kind of have to smack him kind of hard. You have to. Oh, you almost got to draw blood. Almost.
10 damage is about the equivalent of like
Yeah. Right.
at least a paper cut
Just-
or two. Right?
Stab it.
Yeah.
Just stab him in the hand.
Stab
That's a
him
good
in the
one.
hand.
No need.
Ah, you can't. Ha!
Stabs
You've
him in
got
the hand.
another
Hey,
one.
So, buddy, why have you been so
So
violent
wait. So
recently?
who's there right now? Who's there? Who's all there? Var,
Everyone
Ahote,
except
Ellen,
Bajra.
Sirith, everybody
Bajra's
but
doing her own
Bajra.
thing.
Bajra's doing her own thing.
I'll just do anything.
Var, while you're doing this and while you, what are you doing with Ellen? Are you tying him up? Are you putting him in a chair? What are you doing, Ahote?
I'll just sit him down on the bed and kind of tell everybody to step further than 5 feet from me or from
I
us.
still have one of those collars.
No, I don't think you do. I think Bajra has handcuffs.
I have handcuffs.
Ellen, I'm sorry if I do a lot of damage to you.
Why? Just slap him.
You have to hit him
Okay.
to slap him. You got to do at least 10 points of damage.
You can just slap him hard.
Well, I'm using my one of my spell affinities. I'm gonna zap him with static electricity.
Ha!
Deals
Zap him
2
awake.
points, 2 points of damage per success.
How many successes
Okay.
did you get?
Keep it.
That's why I'm scared. 79. That's. Sorry, I don't know what just happened. 179. So 10,
So 20 points of damage.
18
For
success.
Achiever.
How many?
36
18.
damage.
36
Points.
damage.
Overachiever.
I wasn't
Achieved on
trying
that.
to.
You zap him pretty hard. Almost the whole Jurassic Park kid holding on to the 50,000 volts thing. Hair goes
He wakes up and
everywhere.
immediately
Wakes
goes
up.
out.
He's got burn marks on him a little bit. Just slight charring, nothing bad. But he's awake. Oh, and Var, didn't they why is Ellen even here?
Yeah, Mahote, you don't have to cook him.
I'm not, and then I'm going to go into immediate trying to get on his level. Hey, big boy, the sun is getting low.
Why is it always a Hote in this role? He was able to doing that to Bajra.
Right.
Right.
So
Hote's
go ahead and give your
soothing ASMR voice.
your
I believe that.
psychic healing, isn't it? Chuck? I think it was psychic
Yeah.
healing that we agreed on that you would have to use this with on Ellen to get him to be calm for the next 24
Yeah.
hours.
Mhm.
And I mean, I don't really do a check, but if I did a check, it'd be based off my meditation.
Probably do a meditation check then, because he's also got to be a part of that too, right? That's a pretty good roll.
And that is. I forgot to say I focused on it.
Yeah. you
Either
did.
way, that's still 10, 12 successes.
All right. Give me a willpower check, Ellen. 12 successes. If you fail, you're good. If you succeed, you're not good.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
you
definitely fail.
So he gets into a meditative trance with you for the next hour or so. And when he comes back out, he's still a little charred, but he's feeling much more in control. We don't have to worry about the homicidal maniac coming out for at least 12 hours.
Thank you, Ahote.
So that's 10 p.m. tonight.
You're
Listen,
You're
we need to
welcome.
make sure we do this periodically before this wears off.
If you have the chance.
I took that.
Yes.
Remember that dagger I gave you, Alan? I took that away from you while you were out. I don't think you should be having that when you're going into those
Moments.
rages. I remember
Moments.
that. I still remember how sharp that thing is. I really don't think you should have
No,
that.
that's
for
valid.
civilians.
That's valid. I'm actually going to take all my gear and keep it in a separate.
Interesting
to
that
leave
this
it in my-
conversation has turned to the fact that he shouldn't have these weapons and he's giving his gear up. And why is he out of jail, Var?
I know.
Sirith genuinely has no idea.
Well,
Sirith
if
has
you're
no idea.
if you're all
He's
good
not
now,
surprised.
gonna go talk.
Just accept.
for a while.
Fuck it.
Well, Sirith wasn't even. Were you there when he attacked those people, those two guards?
Yeah, you
Yes,
were
I was the one
Yeah,
who
you
brought
were
them
there.
to life.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was the one who made sure he wasn't getting a death sentence from it.
For a double homicide. Almost a triple.
And so I will work on a periodic time. But for now, I have some things I'm gonna go work on myself. So
Are you out the door? I think
Yeah,
Var's at
yeah.
the door.
yeah, I'm
Var-
about to.
Var,
I'm trying to scoot past Var as I'm,
Just
which is funny
Later.
because Ellen is
Hand
trying
on
to
the
grab Var
shoulder.
as Var goes after Hote.
Var is at the doorway. You have to go through Var to get out the. Var is stopping Ahote from going out the door.
And Var is 6'6", so
Good luck.
I can duck through your legs.
no,
Yeah,
you
you can
can't.
go under.
Come to advantage.
Yeah, you go to duck through. You go to
Short
duck through
king.
the. You go to duck through the legs, and they just around your neck, and then fall backwards.
Oh,
Short
I
king.
mean,
No, not that way. The
Hey
other way.
yo. Hey
Your
yo.
face is in the ground. Your head, the back of your head is on their butt, kind of thing.
He'll just pick you up by the scruff.
Right. Yeah.
Like-
Just pick you up by the scruff. What are you doing?
Hey, no, get out the door.
okay. First off, don't treat me like that. I will just disappear.
I'm kidding.
I would just choose not to.
No, they're just gonna like put their hand. Like if you actually try to walk past them, they're just gonna like put their hand on like your shoulder and be like, "I think we need to talk."
Oh, well, I mean, he's good now, but this is something that we are going to have to do periodically. I understand your concern, but not really magic that I do. It's more me trying to help him psychically, if that's what you're concerned about.
Don't worry, guys. I'll circle
I'm
back
concerned
around.
about. I'm concerned about the fact that he's here, and I think you know something about it.
Well, he's here because we're at the key. That's
And where was he before we left? Where he was supposed to stay?
Everybody, get your popcorn.
before we left. We were at the ring where he was doing major and significant assistance for us.
Hote, I think I know what they're asking. You might as well just be direct. It's the best way to
Did you-
communicate with them.
Did you help Did you help Ellen escape Ahote?
Is that the bus backing up?
Hote's gonna go like plop over to the bed and just like,
On Ellen.
oh no, not on Ellen, just next to her. He's gonna sit up and just. I had a thought, and I made a call that while I didn't talk to everybody about it, I still stand by it. I think it was the right call. Yes, I broke him out. Look what it did for us.
He's got a point. Sometimes the law helps the enemy more than it helps the allies. Don't worry, I have every intention of going back after this whole fiasco is done with. But
I want Ellen here as much as all of you do. Trust me. But we are so lucky that nothing happened to anyone, to us. And it's... if we don't have a way to make sure that nothing like that is going to happen, we need to find one. That's what matters.
We have
I
one. He needs
am
to
that way.
do this ritual every, I'm going to say every 10 hours, alright? It needs to be punctual, it needs to be before it wears off. I can only control it so much once it begins to wear off, and then it just becomes impossible after a certain period of time.
I agree. And Var, I hear you. And I am that way. I am the way to keep him not sane, but I guess in this sense, tame. It's what I was doing before I broke him out. As I'm sure you remember, it's why I knew I could bring him out. I didn't want to bring this up because I knew you wouldn't agree. And frankly, I don't really have the will to fight you. And by
Or
fight,
the
I'm
strength.
obviously mean yeah. I don't want to battle against your will over what's right and wrong. I know you know what's right and wrong. You know better than almost all of us. And I know you hate this saying that the ends justify the means.
Hey, Nick.
But how far would we have actually gotten? I didn't just break him out because he was our friend. I broke him out because we actually needed him. At least I thought so.
I know we do, but we need him well and safe. And I want us to win. I want everyone to be free and safe, but I don't want us to be looking back at how we got there and regretting the things we've done and realizing that we lost ourselves along the way. And no, I don't think the ends will justify the means if we just turned, recognize the end. I know
Okay.
I'm harsh, but I care, and I don't want you all to think back about everything that you've done and regret it, because I know what that's like.
The only thing that I would regret is if you died on this venture. I have had a lot of regrets in my life, and I've lived a long one. But the only regret I would have, whatever comes, is if you did not survive.
If I may offer some wisdom to adjust your perception a bit. Aside from me, do you or any of your commanders or any of your people have the capabilities of helping him and fixing him throughout this war?
I can't say that I know. What
I
I
was
expected.
sorry. Go ahead, finish.
I can say that I expected, at least for the time, that he would be in a safe environment and he wouldn't be able to hurt himself or others after everything is restored, then they would have found a way.
I don't care what happens to me.
Well, we
Alright.
do. The
He's
same way
kept
you
in
care for
prison.
her. Him.
If he's kept in prison, the only person he can hurt is himself, and possibly those who bring him food. And if
He
left
would be
alone with
watched.
nobody to hurt, he might just hurt himself.
No, actually, he does have a point. I was gnawing through my own arm when the Ahote got me out. They didn't seem to really care.
My point is that I was already sending a clone to go meditate with him for an hour every day, every 12 hours at that. The perception I'm trying to get you to see is, would it not be more strategic to keep a very valued asset close, where it's easier to do that process and receive his assistance? Because who's to say wherever we ended up, I couldn't go back. You see his arm. And as much as I'm sure you and everyone else would love to find a way to help him, we are in the middle of a war that is for the literal, well, I guess to me, universe. It isn't just a kingdom or another, or a city over here. It is the entire world at stake. I don't think anyone else is going to have his interest or any interest of him being okay as high as a priority as we will, while still making sure we take care of this war and do our part the correct way, with the little bended rules. And I know that you don't like rules being bent, much less broken. But I can. You see a Hote sit up as his bands turn completely gray, almost black in a sense, as he looks you in the eye. I, Ahote Ahaka, vow to not only keep an eye, but to protect. Keep him sane, protect him from himself, and protect others from him, for as long as he is outside of a cell.
You may kiss the bride.
And the moment we are done with this, the moment we have even the tiniest bit of time to go back to normalcy, I will take him back to the cell, where I will continue my treatments with him until we can find a more permanent solution. I don't know how much value self-made contracts have with you and your rules, but I would like to hope it holds some type of weight.
I appreciate it.
There's a whole subset of rules in Legends of Kralis called self-imposed curses. You want to use one of those?
Ooh.
No.
Oh, I like this
Maybe.
rule.
No,
Wait,
maybe.
I like that
No.
rule.
You've got my
Why is it gotta
curiosity.
Why is it gotta be Freyd's self-made curses though? Why can't it just be like?
So
Nope.
Where is it? Is it on the
No.
website or in the book? Or in the
Yo,
game?
can
It's
I
in the game
curse
message, Dad.
myself if I don't follow my rules? That's so sick. I need that.
I haven't said anything like that, but there
Bar.
is a possibility that that could be a thing if you don't adhere to your rules, that you self curse yourself.
Oh, that's
That's
sick. I love that.
Amazing.
Bar's gonna be like, fuck, and then have a curse it on them.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy curses, all the way from like a curse of humiliation to I
Like you
believe
just piss
burdensome.
yourself in public? Like, what?
Well, like
Yeah,
it could just
fall
be
down.
something as easy as, you know, you when you're speaking you stutter, right? Or you turn bright red when you're speaking to somebody, or maybe, you know, you fart because you're nervous,
like-
kind of thing.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
That's
so
so-
you are.
Stutter in an
It's-
Bar
argument.
says fuck once, starts stuttering through all of her rules.
Or she farts a lot, one of the two.
Right.
Girls
there.
don't fart.
You only stutter whenever you're having an argument.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
Where
the
you
worst.
automatically lose.
What the heck?
But we can't
think
do
you
that.
can
It's
do
not
worse.
right. Don't tell me what's not right or wrong. My rules. Fuck.
What if it was even worse? What if it was like you
What's going
only
on with my
stuttered on
screen?
words that started with vowels or something?
So they can go all the way from humiliating
Roleplay
curses,
starts being hellish.
such as that, you know, maybe there's a change of your color to your skin, eyes turning a strange color, hair turning white, you know, just something that would be fitting to the character, all the way to lethal curses, which means that
Versus fucking dies.
these lethal curses
Please,
are
that's
spoken
so
most
funny.
often at the highest
How
moment of
did they
intense.
die?
The curses can impose the following: stamina check TS4 or die. Minus
I
80
love
to
the scale though.
minus 80 to all skill checks until curse is
Oh.
removed. Gain physical mutation into a specific monster until the curse is removed. Gain 4 insanities until the curse is removed.
Oh my god.
All attributes are weakened by minus 30 or until all until the curse is removed, or lose D10 plus 5 health each time an ability, spell, power, Jinhu is used until the curse is removed. Or a permanent transformation into a monster, or a permanent transference of soul into an object. So it's kind of like a suit of armor
Please, that's
into
so-
a hedgehog
You
or a
actually Full
goat.
Metal Alchemist
Oh
yourself.
my
Or
god.
or in the
Lies to you
actual
and you get
reason,
sucked into your sword.
and the actual thing that I actually wrote it for that specific reason is the when the emperor's new clothes, when he turns into a llama.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh my
So,
god. The
can they
scale of it is
stack?
crazy. How much can you imagine of self-cursing
Are you gonna
yourself on a
stack
scale
curses?
of stuttering to die?
You're like, can they stack? Like you place a self curse on yourself that like you'll never let yourself go insane. But then you go insane, so then you get the curse, which gives you 4 points of insanity. Would that curse
That
you
would
again?
actually, because rule 1 is maintain total control of yourself, so being insane is not very in control. So if I get
And
the
then-
insane,
and then you just
Become a
snowball out
stuttering
of
duck
control.
who trips on flat surfaces and is unskilled at everything.
You broke a curse once, you went all the way to death. There was no coming back.
No coming
bro,
back.
like the fact that these can be triggered by Var saying fuck is also the funniest thing ever. Like, goddamn, fuck, they turn into a hedgehog forever.
Well, Bosch has got a pet
wake
now.
up one day and be like, I'm living life on hard mode today. If I say it once, I'm dead.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Oh my god.
I would want to just be like, right, campaign 2, my character is going to be a monk that has put all these, like, you know, sudden death curses on himself for the most obscure shit and just see how long I can last.
Oh, jeez. And again, those are rules that are in there for people to play with those if the GM so likes. So yeah, the GM could literally, you know, okay, well, that's a self-imposed curse.
That's
So
incredible.
I have to be
That
careful
is
about
like
swearing.
Hammer cooked today. They're dead.
That is pretty cool though.
Oh, that's so funny. It's awesome.
Oh, I like that one, Nick. A cursed spiny being of a sickly blue tone, its bulbous eyes lazily sweep back and forth, ferociously searching for chili dogs.
Oh my goodness.
Just Can you
The
imagine
cherry father.
Var saying fuck so many times that they just stack different curses that they inevitably end the campaign being Sonic the Hedgehog?
First to
They're
always
already
have
blue.
one less of what you need.
They are already blue,
They are already blue.
And- and they would be in a constant vengeful race against Ellen to
I
see
think
who's
the
fastest.
perfect curse would be for Var to self-explode, then get behind enemy lines, surrounded by them all, and just be like, "I can't take you all. All right, fuck."
That could do with Holy
Fuck,
Nuke.
fuck.
I think we already have that.
That's so funny.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
That definitely does have like Var's energy of a PG-13 movie. You can only say fuck once.
Once you're only allowed one curse word the
Final.
entire film.
So
This
funny.
is it. Go for it.
Ah,
So final.
A singularity forms around Var. It expands.
Var is
Amazing.
100% everything. They're if they're imposing
What?
curses, 100% everything. You self-impose a curse, death. I don't
It
care
could
if it's
become a
saying the
choice
F
sometimes.
word or
Cool.
killing someone. Death. Full
You
send.
just die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I actually have to agree with that. I think it would be one of those things that if VAR actually broke one of their own rules intentionally, not like you guys tricked them into it, but intentionally broke one of their own rules to do something. I would think that would be a lethal level curse, and that would probably be a Samichek TS4 or die.
Yeah.
They would
the-
be.
Got
They
it.
would cry
If we
about it
tricked them,
for days.
It'd probably be
Do
like
an
the
elaborate-
Twilight. Because
If you
they'd be
trick
like,
them
"Well, I
though,
was
that's still
tricked."
breaking their rules.
But
It is
also, I
breaking the
shouldn't have- I
it is
shouldn't
breaking the
have-
rules,
should
but
know.
you know that's I don't know what rule that is where you're
Number one, the
It's not
most
even
important
number
one. It is.
Well, there's another
Okay,
rule
if
that you
you-
have that allows you to basically you can't be charmed or something like that by other people.
Maintaining control.
Maintain control or something like that.
That's rule number one. That's the most important one. Just don't get charmed. Fuck you. If you all fucking stupid.
Didn't I
Hey,
pick
yo.
my first memory?
Have I never used any of charm or not charm things? Any like
It's not charms though.
Didn't I erase Far's memory?
No.
Or was it Ellen's?
It was Ellen's to make him think
No,
that,
that
he
would be the
killed.
final form
guy.
of VAR.
Var.
Yeah, that'd be final form of VAR.
Vajra has no self-imposed curses. She does whatever the fuck she wants at all times.
Yeah, she's not held by a rigidly upheld amount of rules.
That's so funny.
No.
Just fart dropping dead in the end because they said shit.
Shit.
Hashtag teenage rebellion.
a lot of demons comes out. Var swears, "All right, guys, let's get Var." They're just
Stop.
Var?
Oh shit, that's a lot of demons. Var?
Var?
All right, so are you guys? Is there anything you guys want to do prior to attempting the first incursion into Black Dragon Castle?
Oh, Ellen's not done with VAR yet, right?
Oh,
Here,
okay.
he's
All right.
got a bit more berating to do.
Oh, I've got something to do.
Hey yo.
Now, Hote's not going anywhere either. Everyone's sitting still. Where's Bajra for this? Bajra's missing the drama. Come on. Barge in already.
That's for me to know and for y'all to fuck off.
Oh, how dare you? How fucking dare you?
I never.
All right, cast
Well,
teleport or summon humanoid.
Oh my god, please don't summon humanoid Bajra just in the middle of doing something and just Bajra needs you should hear this too.
We can't
I'm
summon
sorry,
humanoid Bajra. The chances she's swinging a weapon and will immediately conk out one of us are pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, with my fatigue loss, I can't summon any of y'all. Y'all are
That's
too
fair.
high rank for me to summon you.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing, just focus on your
But
family
you
drama.
can't summon Hans.
Do you, Queen?
Work.
Yay, you were given heroic luck by Lord Baron Var for having so many curses.
Oh.
Cursed
I-
with luck.
I don't know which self curse that Val would be, but you made it interesting. Holte's not going to be 100% though, no. But I
No
guess feel free to play with whatever, however you like to. I guess.
He's not gonna go
Feel
full
free to
balls,
play
he's
with
just gonna put in one.
There's a random magic. Every time you cast, a random effect happens.
No.
Oh, that's full.
Oh no.
Honestly,
That would make you not want to break your vow.
no, y'all don't understand how close I became to saying, okay, you know what? Ahote's just going to be a chaotic player because I can do some chaos magic. And
Oh no.
I wanted to do it, but no.
Mm-mm.
Why didn't you do it?
Well, I mean, did you want me to do pebbles to boulders and then roll a d100 and have it, triple and come back at
Oh
us?
gosh.
Oh God, no! All right, so
Okay.
I'm seriously. Are you done with VAR, Ellen, or not?
He has one more thing that he wants.
Well, then get to it. You're wasting time.
Sorry. Hote, I do appreciate that promise, but I can look after myself. Just make sure I don't hurt anyone else. All right.
Yeah, no, it's too late. I already vowed. But
Yeah,
I-
never mind.
I put it out to the universe. The universe heard me, and it's already happening. So,
all right,
get fucked.
fair enough. Fair enough. Var, did we finish our conversation earlier?
About
Our
no,
pact.
you
You and
started.
me.
No, you started yelling about something else.
Wonderful. Fucking. Rita. All right. Checking Rita. I don't remember where we left off, but can we please make that pact?
Remind me your wording.
I will continue to meet every 3 hours with Ahote, make sure I am well treated. After this is over, I will go back. I will stand trial. In return, I need you to promise that you won't do anything. Just survive this. I need you to survive this. Do your best to survive this encounter. This last push of ours, all right? You have this habit of throwing yourself in the way of danger that you quite frequently cannot actually handle.
What?
You're mixing up your children. Baja does that.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear.
Var,
That's your bully, not the friend.
Vars actually handled literally everything that's been thrown at them. They literally have not been hit by a
all right,
single
well,
thing,
perhaps
Ellen.
I have not let the initial demonic invasion go.
Oh, I
But I need
see.
to know
This
you're not
again.
going to try something like that again. We are going right
Ellen.
back into the heart of enemy territory. Right back where we were before, and you wanted to stay and die for literally no reason.
Okay.
I don't
Well, What?
I don't know how to phrase this other than I need
love
you
you.
alive. I am
Did I say that out loud? Damn it!
I am
I'm the type of guy to say, I have a chemical reaction for you.
I am proud of the individual you've grown to become. And you do not seem to realize that the world is better with you in it.
Your world is.
It's a neutral change.
It is not a neutral change, Va. The world is better because you are here. You are working towards good things. Things that I have never even dreamed of doing. Things that help other people. Things that I have never done in my fucking life. And I love that about you. Because you care. You don't just care about yourself. You don't just care about staying alive. You care about taking care of every single other person you meet on this reading planet. That is a rare trait. Believe me, I've seen a lot of people. And very few care as much as you do. If you were to die, your influence, your positive effect on the world would be gone. And perhaps more importantly, I would not see any point in living if you were to die. You are the last family that I have left, the last family that I have any love for. So I need you to promise me that you will not do anything stupid when we get there.
Doing something stupid.
Nothing dangerously heroic, if you will.
That's more like it.
Only what is absolutely necessary. Now that should be somewhere in your code, right? Not throwing your life away needlessly when there is a more beneficial route for everyone involved.
Well, yes, it's addressed. So I don't understand.
What do you not understand?
We face threats every day. It's part of caring.
I'm aware.
How do you want me to choose which ones to care about?
If the battle is not going our way, if it is a hopeless situation, I need you to promise me that you will pull back, reassess, and then come at it from a different angle to ensure you can win. Don't just make a last stand.
But if I'm there and something is going to happen, no matter what, if I pull back, if I stay, and I'm there, what am I supposed to do?
If you're there and you die, then there is no one to stop the onslaught from continuing. If you are there and you cannot win that day, there is no shame in retreating to fight again. There's no shame in regrouping, finding the enemy's weakness, and then striking to ensure that it cannot deal further damage. You have spent time in the military as well. I mean, you must know that you cannot risk one battle and lose. You cannot put a battle above a war. Sometimes it is better
Right.
to lose a battle to win the war.
If we're talking about a retreat, that's completely different than an invasion. They couldn't retreat.
And if we had died, who would be going back to avenge them?
You.
And we would be down one of our best fighters. You deal more damage than half of us combined. I just want you to promise me that you will make sure you assess all possible outcomes before you make any rash decisions in the coming days.
I can promise that, but I feel like I try to, and it might.
But you don't bring into account that your life also has worth. You don't factor that in. I want you to start factoring that. You're good with numbers, you're good with calculations.
Okay,
Yes. You have all four hands raised. This must be important.
Well, you kind of told me I couldn't leave, and then proceeded to have this conversation.
I was
I'm
hoping
not
you would
blocking
weigh
the
in to
door
assist.
You
anymore.
couldn't leave, and then you ignored us.
Well, I was kind of hoping you would back me up on this, but you've been rather quiet.
Well, see, it's not a matter of backing. I fully agree with you. Each one of us should make sure that we hold our lives with some value and make sure that we do what we can to stay alive. We are also fighting for something much greater than ourselves.
You're really not helping here. You may go.
I get how you feel, Ellen. I do. none of us here is going to let one another die. And while Var may be the last of your family, all of you are my family. So if Var doesn't have value for themselves while they go out in full charging, then that's where we step in. How we did before. You can't force anyone to do anything without becoming the opposing force that we're already fighting who's trying to do that very thing. What we can do is support them.
We are all here to do what we are all here to do. Wait, sorry, Matrix. Sorry.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes.
God?
Sorry.
That- what I'm getting at is we all have a job. And Var is hella amazing at their job. I fully understand what you're saying, but I think it would do them a disservice to start focusing on themselves more because that would distract them from the fight. It would probably put them in more danger, which is why we're together. We're not going out there alone. Y'all aren't going in a two-man team. We're not splitting up forces anymore. We're not doing any of that. We are going there with each other's backs, knowing that any of us can go all out as much as we need to because my team will have my back. And should the event rise where none of us are going to win that fight, well, maybe in the beginning, it was very, very irresponsible, Var, to try to say in a fight you can't win, but we had the time to come back after. But this time we don't. Even if we ran away, we wouldn't be able to stop what happens next. We wouldn't be able to face it, and we would be hunted down. This last push is an all or nothing push. Besides, I've already vowed to keep you safe, and I know you're not going to leave without Var, so I have no choice but to keep Var safe. And Sirith has no choice but to keep me safe. But
You
don't
took
worry
one
about
of my potions. That shit was very expensive.
I'm invested. Not in you
I'm
living, just
literally
making sure my shit
created
didn't go to
that.
waste.
I invented that. Two of a kind. We have them.
I think you're just looking at this in a narrow-minded way, and you're forgetting you're not alone anymore. You're not. I understand that. I understand how Tajahu can be, and I'm not attacking that in any way. But you're not just with Tajahu. You're not just with your family name, your clan. Var is no longer the last member of your family. Because we're here too, like it or not.
No, I do appreciate your presence. It is more than tolerable, and I thank you for it.
That is so very complimenting. More than tolerable.
If it's
I
anything
am from a
literally
Taja
anything,
Hu, that's a high
literally
compliment.
the
That's a
best
high
thing I've
honor for
ever heard
Taja.
you say to literally anybody.
Like, you're tolerable. Thank you for being here.
You're more than
I
tolerable.
I can't believe he actually just said that to you. That's I would take that.
Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't push more. I think being psychically connected would improve standards, but I understand
Believe
how
me, they absolutely
Tajahu
have,
are. I
yes.
don't understand all of your ways yet.
We've only been traveling together for like over a year at this point. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put my hands down now. I hope that was a good. Wait, am I allowed to?
Yes, we should probably find where Bajra wandered off to. Discuss what we're going to do next.
Well, here, flips a coin, makes a clone. The clone stays with you, and then I'm gonna go find Luna because I want to make a combo attack.
I don't
What?
understand what you meant by that, but all right.
What?
Fang
What?
over Fang.
Please make him a thing.
I
Oh
tell
my
you,
god.
when I tell you, I want to while we're offline doing whatever, Holtz is gonna make as many clones as he can of himself, and then do the
Jujutsu?
wand thing to store a bunch of spells in there, and then me and Luna are gonna practice, combo attacks.
How
We're
much
gonna
practice
beat
we
up the
got? Because
clone.
we're supposed to leave today.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave tonight, so I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how
what the
much time
clone
you.
is for. While the
Yeah,
clone's
but I don't think
talking
you
with
get.
y'all
Yeah,
and
but I
making
don't think
plans.
you've got that much time to practice all that and
For,
do
like,
these
practice
combos
and
and get
training.
this all down and everything like that. As many clones as you can create, you're not Naruto, and even
I
then,
don't need. It's as
We've
simple as when y'all leave, the clone will go with you, so I'll know where you are, and then when we finally get it down, we just
and they're all dead because you aren't there.
We got like 8 hours tops before we should be leaving at this point.
Right.
We waited a
Before we
little
might
bit
as well
too
just
long to
stay
leave.
another day, which God knows that's going to happen to Gutter Sucks.
or
Or the fate of the universe itself.
the Kingdom of Sadehawk,
Or that. That could
or the fate of the
Gothia could
universe.
be in danger.
We are playing around with Universe 642 right now.
Right.
with the night of
Gothia could also be in danger. They're not responding at all.
Now it's the
be. Yeah,
leaf.
so we've got multiple parties on the line here.
There's
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
I
of
don't think
things
we should be
happening.
spending another night.
Yeah, that's right. We are. Actually, that's probably something we should address with
Likely
you guys.
than not, the Nelsalith probably just left, though. They probably dipped, like they told us forever ago they were probably going to do.
We're gonna go.
Yes,
This
but
place
I don't understand
fucked.
why they would do that. I mean, that their people are still
They
here.
explained to us very blatantly that they don't care.
A lot of good they are. A lot of damned good they are.
Look, let me
When we
explain.
gave them evidence, they were like, "Yeah, we're probably just gonna dip on this. Like this
Wow.
whole thing, not really our vibe." And we were like, "But we really need your help." And they said, "Yeah, we'll get back to you on that, buddy."
Not the
Here's some
least kings
juice.
of not my problem.
Right.
Cool story, bro. Not my problem.
Exactly that, Nico.
All right, so
Were you talking about me in the chat?
Yes,
Was that? Oh,
yes.
sorry.
You were out.
You fell asleep twice.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. We
It's
just
very funny to watch.
You understand.
Baja and I were just watching you. You just went.
It was such a valiant effort you were making.
So we just don't say anything. Just keep humming along here. Nobody say Nico. Maybe he'll get 30 minutes of sleep
Hey.
before he has to leave.
To be fair, he woke up and kept on going. So like maybe he actually picked up what happened.
Maybe.
he was playing while sleeping.
Maybe, but he was asleep. There was no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
There
when,
was some
especially when you're asleep in the chair like this and you go.
I was relaxing my eyes and practicing my chest pump dance moves.
Don't try to pull
So
my
sorry.
father.
So
Are you
we're.
sleeping in church? No, I'm
He was
praying.
deadlifting with his eyelids. Come on.
I fall asleep in church all the time. It's a good place to get some rest. We're gonna end here tonight because Nico's got a 10-hour drive ahead of them apparently
Long
to get out here, a long drive, and they've been up for way too long. So we're gonna end here tonight.
Over 24 hours.
What we'll do offline is I'm assuming you guys are gonna get kind of more prepped to attempt the assault on the Black Dragon Castle. I don't know if you guys want to figure that out, how to do that offline, or do you want to start that like the first 30 minutes and focus on it of next week? So we'll figure that out.
There is no such thing as first 30 minutes doing anything with us.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
30
I'll say
minutes might as well be 2 hours.
it might as well be
Might as
3
well.
weeks, actually.
Why did you sound so preppy with that? 30 minutes might be 2 hours.
Nico,
I'm
go to sleep.
You had no room to
Channeling
talk.
your
You
value,
fell
girl.
asleep.
Go
Getting
to
up.
sleep. I'm sentencing you to a nap before you leave.
Get
Right.
rid of your sleep deprivation.
At least an hour and a half.
I
Preferably
have
3 hours.
control over how long I sleep.
You set a fucking alarm, you dweeb.
Those
Okay.
don't work for me.
OJ, we value you as a member of this party, and we need you to promise us, swear to us that you will get some rest so you don't do anything stupid like making a last stand on the highway because you're too tired.
Please don't make a last stand on the highway.
Jose Ahasha vows
If you
to
do,
get some rest.
film it and send it.
I'm not
Anyways,
recommending no,
we're going to end
but if
tonight.
you do,
We will pick up next week. It's been a crazy month for all of us and stuff like that. Nico,
Oh, yeah.
stay in contact.
Please.
You just need to do that for all of us because you are Nico and we do kind of care about you sometimes, more often than others.
Your presence
And-
is more than tolerable to all
yeah,
of us.
your presence is more than tolerable to all of
That
us.
extends past you.
This has been such a lovey episode. Like
Yeah.
we're so love each other that we haven't seen each other in so long. We just have to remind each other that we love each other.
Oh no, Ellen's been trying to have this conversation for literally months.
I'm just
Never
saying.
been
Apparently,
an
he still
opportunity.
can't let the demon thing go.
Yeah, he's hooked on
happened
stupid
one
things,
time.
So yeah, that one time. All right, we'll be out. I'm Telarius Game Master. This has been Telarius Gaming, and this has been Legends of Kralos. We'll just do a real quick outro. Let's see if we can do it each in 3 words
Our outros.
or less. And I'm going to pick on Ellen to start. 3 words or less.
Bye.
Okay. Well, you didn't
What?
pass it on, so I'm going to move it on to Ahote.
Bar.
And Ahote has disconnected himself. Look at that. He
Good
can't
job.
get us right.
He did it with no
Done.
words. That's actually pretty amazing.
He did that pretty amazingly. He did it with no words. He's already out. So then
what?
we'll,
Oh, he was out
so
hours
we're,
ago.
yeah, we're gonna
We were all
bounce that over
witness.
to Sirith then, since Ahote missed the cue.
Honest, play Sirith.
And still no pass offs.
And
We have
still
not
no
learned.
pass off. So we'll go to
I
Bajra.
couldn't. There would have been more words. Break the words limit.
Selkie, Bajra, Naz.
Well, yeah, see, that's 3 words.
Naz.
Yes.
Good night.
Oh yeah.
Good night. All right, we'll see you guys in a week. Nico, keep us informed. Don't make us chase you down. Love you all. Thank you all for joining us. And we've got 3 huge battles that's going to take the next, I don't know how long. These guys never
We'll
give me
see you
an
next
update.
year
We'll
for
see you
campaign
sometime
2.
next year. It'll be this time next year for campaign 2 because it'll just barely
yeah.
be ending. So and then until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay legendary, folks. Good night.
good night.